last time, Ro, this is the way we came up. We came down the other side, remember? They like to change it up. Sounds good. People, then but $99 is still really good. Yes.
Don't worry about missing and for you because you will be switching sides.
Oh, that's where we were walking right over there.
So beautiful.
Amazing, eh?
To the left of the car is the picture Whirlpool. At its center, the Whirlpool is 126. Sorry. To the right of the car is the Niagara River, and the water coming towards us is around 35 to 40 kilometers an hour, and the amount of water that goes through the Niagara River is about 170 million liters every minute. The rapids you can see upstream are Class 6 rapids, which is the highest it can go. They are the only Class 6 rapids in all of North America, which also makes them the strongest rapids in all of North America. To the left of the car is the Kitchener Whirlpool. At its center, the Whirlpool is 126 feet deep, which makes it the second deepest part along the Niagara River. Right now, due to the somewhat low water levels, you can't really see that classic Whirlpool swirl on the surface, but the current is still a whirlpool and it can hold the telephone pole at the bottom for up to a month. Because of the strong current in both the whirlpool and the river, recreational swimming and boating is strictly prohibited. The only boats allowed on the water are the Whirlpool jet boats, which come up from Lake Ontario, go all throughout the minor rapids downstream, before coming to the Whirlpool to turn around and go back, because even the jet boats aren't strong enough to go up the Class 6 rapids.
That'd be something totally exciting.
Being close.
Yeah. I'm thinking of your America.
Oh, it's so cool. Look at like how it just comes in.
Just like the letter B.
Parts of it.
This is the only one in North America.
You may have noticed some of the people down by the water. This is because both on the Canadian and American side, they maintain nature trails which allow people to hike down to either get a better view or to go fishing. And for those who are unsure, that over there on the right is the American side. If you're interested in accessing any of the Canadian hiking trails, you can do so by going right down the parkway to the Niagara Glen Nature Center.
There's more than one spot.
We don't get on or off on this side. Just going to take a quick stop before we head back. But while we are stopped, we will be switching sides to allow everyone a view of both ends. So those of you on my right will be walking down towards me and around, and those of you on my left will be walking forward and around. Please don't stop until everyone has switched sides, and you can start walking now. And we don't stop for long, so the faster you move, the better. Because once we start moving to go back, we're going to continue to walk until everyone has switched sides.
You warned them.
Move, guys, move.
The Aero Car is held up by 6 steel interlocking cables that are 1 inch in diameter, so it only needs 2 of those cables to stay up, and is powered by a 50 horsepower electrical motor. That takes us at a whopping 8 kilometers an hour. In the case of a power failure, we do have a backup diesel generator and an emergency rescue car, which you can see in the cave behind us. That's Silver Fox. Though the rescue car has never had to be used besides for training purposes. A little more, guys, and we're almost there.
Oh, I can't move it.
Now we're gonna use the rescue.
Give us a warning. Yeah.
Oh, somebody put lean on the brake. Somebody leaned on the brake, that's why we stopped. That's
He is not.
That was such a long Oh, we got to see a
The Aero
little
Car is suspended between two Canadian points. But because the border here goes from the middle of the river to the middle of the Whirlpool and then back down the middle of the river, we actually crossed the Canadian-American border 4 times in one trip. Twice on the way there and twice on the way back. So in the middle of our trip, which is where we're at now, we are technically in the U.S. So welcome to America, everyone.
coming down, then it's going that way, so I imagine the Whirlpool is going counterclockwise, right?
The water in the river gets its color from the limestone that makes up the banks of the river. Because limestone, true to its name, makes the water look green. And despite the strong current here, it's actually one of the best fishing spots in all of Niagara Falls. The most common catches in the Whirlpool are salmon, smallmouth bass, and rainbow trout. Look how clear that
yeah, he's right here in the tree. That seems to be a perennial thing for those guys. I've seen them in there before.
We'll say that if we won't do the zip line.
I'd like to thank you guys for joining us today at the Whirlpool Aero Car and warn you there will be a small bump when we dock, so be ready for that. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day in Niagara Falls.
Oh, now we're gonna go up.